Good day, fellow crafters. Welcome back to the Pixi Dust Designs YouTube channel. I'm Tamara, the card creator, and today I'm going to create these fun milk and cookie inspired card. Well, let's dive into this project. Look at these adorable little cookie and milk die cuts. So here on the cookie face, on the front of the cookie, you can actually see where the face is going to go, as well as the chocolate chips. In addition, if you choose to add the arms and feet, there's a die for that. However, we won't be doing that today. For the milk, there is a base as well as a top part, and it has this adorable stitching along the side, which adds just that extra little something. For the ease of the video, I've already die cut all my pieces out, and you're going to see how easy this lines up. So for my cookie, I use two different shades of brown. My lightest on the top, darkest on the bottom, and you can see where those line up beautifully. Now, when I was growing up, our milk that we got at the cafeteria while in school was always red and white. So I'm reminiscing a little bit here. This container comes together very easy, and all I do is just cut the very top part of my milk carton off, as well as the side, just to add a little bit of color and dimension here. These pieces line up so easy. That's one of the great things about the dies from Pixi Dust Designs is there is no mistakes when it comes to lining up each little property. You know exactly where they go. Now for the eyes, I didn't know if I wanted my cookie to be female or my milk to be female. And I was like, well, you know what? My cookie's going to be female and my milk will be male. These line up very easy. The black goes right over the white. Just glue the pieces and then you can adhere it to your cardstock when you are ready. Before I adhere these, I do make sure that everything is the way that I like it, almost like a dry run here. And for the mouth, I did it in black as well as in red. So the red will go on the cookie because obviously the red would get lost on the milk if I did that. So I did the black mouth for the cookie there. Now, when I had my eyes next to the red, I noticed the white from the paper showing through. So an easy solution for that is just to use your black alcohol ink marker and go around the edge. Now, because these eyes are a little dainty, I found that holding my reverse tweezers was the perfect solution for that. Now, just sit here, and there's little indentations into the paper from the die right where the eyes and mouth belong. So again, easy peasy. Look how cute that milk is coming along. How adorable. Same thing with my little cookie. Her little eyes just light up this little die cut. Isn't she cute? Oh, love her. I did not have an open stamp, so I am writing open with an arrow and red like a jelly roll pen, like a red jelly roll pen. And to give it a little bit more dimension, I have a thin micron black pen. And all I'm doing is just outlining certain areas, not all, but just a couple little areas, just so you can kind of see that defined line just a little bit better. Now for the sentiment, there's actually two different ways you can do this. And I knew for me personally, lining up all of those letters to make sure that it was even on my card was not going to work for me today. So what I did was I cut it out with the black cardstock and I just layered it over white. So it's almost like a reverse of my sentiment. Now, when you do this, keep in mind there's the opening of the O, the D, the P, and the E's. So make sure you keep all those little fiddly bits because you need to glue those in place, as you see me doing here. If you lose those little pieces, your sentiment will not look correct. But I figured for me, it was easier for me to do that than to line up all of those letters together. Now, as you can see, my die that I'm going to cut this out is quite a bit bigger than my sentiment. So how you do this is you can line this up and then scoot it down. So I have this nice little border around my die. So here I am dry fitting my milk and cookies on my white embossed background. But it gets almost a little bit lost because of the white next to the milk. See how it loses its impact? An easy solution here is to swipe a little bit of blue ink across, which is going to make that background stand out. And the reason I chose blue is because it would look great next to the red of the milk. What a great impact, right? And to add a little bit of more oomph, I put everything up on foam tape from Altenew, which adds a nice dimension. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more crafting tips, design ideas, and fun tutorials. And as always, click the bell icon so you never miss out on the latest content. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.